guys, welcome back to CWF Toys. Here I'm going to be doing a unboxing and review, basically a review of these figures that I got, and slash unboxing. I do both, but I only mainly call them reviews now. But just so you know that hint. So I'm going to unbox these 5 figures, and there's probably going to be 2 or 3 action figure hauls, which this specific one will be the Marvel Legends key figures, and the other ones will be, I think, a sprinkle of G.I. Joe, Masters of the Universe, and a couple more Marvel Legends in there. So these won't be my regular scheduled videos on Mondays and Fridays as usual. These will be different. These will be little small videos here in between there. So just figured I'd clarify that, and I'm gonna unbox all these figures and I'll just go over them one by one. So for the box of Marvel's Egghead, obviously it's Build-A-Figure for Cassie Lang, but it comes with a Build-A-Figure piece and a weapon, so I'll go over that. He doesn't really have a description. I'm not really very familiar with this figure, so I won't really have much to say about him except for his articulation and if he's appealing to me or not. But I picked him up. Couldn't beat the prices. $9.99, $9.99 on each of them, and they were all discounted further than that, so couldn't pass up on the deal. So with the Goliath, same thing. He kind of looks like a potentially futuristic looking version of Ant-Man. Sorry for my ignorance if there's some fans of this character or any of these characters I'm not really familiar with. But he builds the Hydra Stomper, comes with a Build-A-Figure piece, and that's all he comes with. Just him and the Build-A-Figure piece. So there's that one. And then Agent Woo, I remember him because I watched WandaVision. He comes with a Build-A-Figure piece for the character from Moon Knight, which is a really cool character, and I might buy all these figures in this wave just to get the Build-A-Figure and have some of these characters, like the Zombie Scarlet Witch is cool, and the Loki, He Who Remains, King the Conqueror is not too bad. So, and this can be used in a stop motion as, you know, your detective or cop, and you could just do a simple head swap on this figure, and you could buy a whole bunch of them. You could have a whole bunch of detectives with just different heads on them. So, pretty cool there. Here we're getting into Haytut Zerez, I think's his name, or I'm pretty sure he's known as the White Tiger. I think he comes with some really cool accessories, a couple of guns and some hands, and a Build-A-Figure piece for Atuma. I'm pretty sure one of the villains from either the comics or the Black Panther 2 movie. Whatever the case, there's that one, and then obviously you can't forget Everett Ross, which is, you know, he was in the movie Black Panther, and he's also in this wave, and he's also now in the MCU as Red Hulk, known as Red Hulk. So, and he comes with just one accessory, which is a gun. So, you could have him beside Red Hulk, that's his persona, so, or his military persona, or human persona, whatever, you know what I mean. So, there's a look at all these figures. So, I'll be back in just a second. Whenever I'm back, they'll all be out of the box, and obviously it'll be a quick edit, but these will all be out of the box, and I'll go over the figures, just a little fun unboxing and simple review. And at the end of the video, I'll tease what is to be unboxed next for the next 2 parts, or maybe I'll just do 1 part, and it'll be a semi-larger video, because there's at least probably 6 or 7 more figures, some different waves, different action figure lines, etc. But anyways, I'll jump right into it, and when I'm back, you guys will see all these unboxed. Alright guys, so I'm back. So first off, I'm going to just dive right in. So first off, we have Eggman, and he comes with a little cool gun. Pretty interesting. That's about all he comes with, besides the Build-A-Figure piece. There's a lot of different things you could use this for. You could use this for a custom lizard, because he's got the lab coat, maybe Dr. Osborn, Doc Ock maybe, a crazy evil scientist. Like I said, I'm not too familiar on this character. It's a cool character. He's got an egg-shaped head, obviously. Cool design, just not really too familiar with him. But he's got the lab coat, normal body, articulation as far as, you know, pretty decent. It's not the best, but it's that mid-period of 2023, 2022, 2021, somewhere in there when Hasbro did the on-window packaging, which it did help, but sometimes figures would get swapped, and, you know, you don't know really what you're buying, which is an issue. Articulation's not too bad on this guy. I mean, it's not the best Hasbro's done, but it's not too bad. I mean, what you can do with him. And a lot of people could make a Hugo Strange out of this guy for Batman villains. I mean, it's not too bad. There's a lot of potential with it. But in full scale of this compared to most Spider-Man figures or Captain America figures, Iron Man or Wolverine figures, Hulk figures, any of the prominent characters, this one really doesn't hold up too much. But as a generic comic book character, I like it. I'll give it a 6 out of 10 for effort. And also the other accessory is this big Cassie Lang piece, which I'm probably never going to use unless I complete the bath. And it's like giant Ant-Man's daughter, giant Cassie Lang. So yeah, I don't even have the giant Ant-Man. I only have the little Ant-Man, so, or the 6-inch Ant-Man. So yeah, there's that. But pretty cool figure right there. So I'm going to put him off to the side. He'll definitely show up in some of my stop motions. Okay, now next we're going to get to this guy. Goliath, I think is his name. He comes with the Hydro Stomper Build-A-Figure piece. Not too bad. And obviously an extra hand, fisted hand. And that's that part. Pretty cool looking figure. I can't lie. It does look cool. I think this is from What If I'm not mistaken. Cool helmet. It looks like an Ant-Man-esque character. Maybe it is an alternate version of Ant-Man. The articulation on this guy is not bad at all. Yeah, he's a little stiff. Not too stiff, but not bad. Not too bad. There's a lot of articulation that he has and he can do. His wrist pegs do turn. I mean, it is Marvel Legends after all. Like, you get the gist of all the normal stuff he does. Just he's a little tight because he's been sitting for a long time. Like in his joints, he's a little tight. But anyways, his head can look all the way that far down at least, not too far. And he can look up about that much. The ab crunch, kind of older, outdated a little bit. Not too bad though. Dang, those arms really don't want to turn much. You can tell this figure is a little bit older. Not too much older, but a couple years. Leg articulation isn't too bad. So these aren't bad figures, it's just not a lot of people cared about them. That's what I'm taking the hint here. I mean, they were at Ollies on discount for like years, or at least a year, maybe even longer, but good articulation. This is probably my favorite figure besides the White Tiger and the Detective out of this wave, but not too bad. I like this figure. I wouldn't have bought them if I didn't like them. It's just, I mean, they were on discount and I love having Marvel Legends, so I went with it. So next up, we've got the Detective from WandaVision. His name is Jimmy Woo. His name is Agent Jimmy Woo. He's obviously a detective, works for the government, which is really cool. This badge you can use for so many different figures. Definitely going to be using him in a stop motion. He's got his little official government card, or FBI card, or whatever that is, and yes, it is stuck in the hand. It's not coming out. I've seen this body mold, suited body mold, be used a lot. I mean, yeah, it's simple, but they could have done some retooling or something there. But pretty good articulation there on the arms. There's a lot he can do. Not too much he can do, but leg articulation once again. The knees can come up. Does have a little bit of an ab crunch. Can go down. Head sculpt's not the worst. I've seen better though for sure, but it's not the worst. You can look up and down. Pretty solid figure. This will probably be my main cop figure for a while at toy photography or stop motions that I do. So there's that. And I'm pretty sure he did not come with a Build-A-Figure piece. Oh wait, he did, but it was missing because it was the windowless packaging and that happened a lot back then. But there he is. Now next, time to go over Everett Ross. He comes with a gun and Build-A-Figure pieces for that Black Panther villain, I think, or character Build-A-Figure. There's this big long axe thing, and then there's that character's arm. Oh, going over. Oh, also with the Jimmy Woo figure, that came with him, so he did come with a accessory. So for the Everett Ross, let's take a look at this. So guys, we're gonna go over Everett Ross. There you go. Had to take a minute to focus. So on him, obviously this is Everett Ross from, I'm pretty sure, Black Panther, the first movie. And this is way before he has the mustache or anything like that, I'm pretty sure. Don't know a whole lot about the character, just he's like obviously a big military guy or government official guy, and that has a lot to do with the Avengers in the films and was in the Incredible Hulk and etc. But yeah, this is younger version. So there's the articulation. On the head sculpt, he can look down a pretty decent amount, look up. It's good that I got him because I just got that Red Hulk. Just the guy needs a mustache. That's my only thing with this guy, but I mean, this is the younger version, so it makes sense why he looks, different. But as far as the arms, articulation, I mean, he can do the pretty good bend there at the shoulders, bend out all the way around. Arms can come up pretty decently. I mean, these figures were made a couple years back now, I think. Before 2024, I think 2022 or 3 maybe. Look at the bottom. It says feet. Well, it says 2014, but obviously that's not true. So, on the bottom of his feet. These figures come out in like 2022 or 23, maybe even 2021 or 2020. Been a while. I mean, obviously you can see he's just got the normal business suit on. He's got the tie. There's the arm articulation though. For the ab crunch, I mean, he goes down about that much, back about that much. I mean, the suited bodies kind of can't do a whole lot. You can use him for anything as Everett Ross, or like a bad guy, or just a civilian bystander who, you know, in your photography or stop motion or just playing with your action figures, you can just be a civilian. Whatever you want him to be. I mean, he's just got a normal generic civilian mold to him. And for leg articulation, he can obviously kick up, go back. Same thing with this side. Bend at the knee a pretty good amount. I mean, you can go out the side. Same thing on this side. So, not too bad there. And let's see here. From there, let me straighten him out. And then go down to his leg articulation, or his feet articulation. Not very articulate, so be careful with that. Because the shoes are a little bit of a weird. I don't really like this, how they did these figures. And a lot of those suited bodies have the same shoe articulation, which I get, it's not supposed to be crazy, but it's got that weird sideways swivel. That I don't know. That's just me though. But here's the Everett Ross figure. I'm gonna put him up here. I know you guys can't see all the figures yet, but I've got to go over the rest of the figures. So with the next figure we're gonna get onto is, I'm pretty sure this is the White Tiger. There we go. It's better. So the White Tiger. This is honestly my favorite one out of the whole bunch because there's a lot I can do with this character. I mean, I could have him fight Black Panther or make a team with some other Marvel Legends characters, like a smaller Avengers team, or I don't know if he's a villain or a hero. I think he's like a vigilante hero or an anti-hero. I don't know. I need to be educated on this character as well. Like I said, I mean, he was very, very affordable at Ollies outlets. I don't know if everybody in the US has an Ollies or Ollies around the world, but in the south part of the United States, there's a lot of Ollies. So there's always some cheap Marvel Legends there, or they're just Marvel Legends that didn't sell at other places, so they had a bunch of them, and they're trying to get rid of them, so because they have a bunch of stock, and some of the characters got caught up in the mix, like this really cool character, and some of these others, obviously, but were from some of those movies that didn't sell well with figures, or certain characters from those movies, like the Eternals whole wave is at Ollie's. That movie was not received well, and the figures have sat there since the movie come out. But anyhow, I'm gonna get back to this figure. I love this figure. It looks awesome. We're gonna test it out on articulation. But before we do that, I'm gonna go over. So this guy come with a pretty cool shotgun. Appears to be a shotgun. I'm pretty sure it's a shotgun. Let's see, what else did he come with? He came with a Build-A-Figure piece for that character that also had this Build-A-Figure piece from the other figure. And he come with 4 different hands. So here's his first hand, which he can hold like a gun or something in his hand. Trigger finger hands. Let's see if that'll zoom in there. There we go. And grabbing or clawing hands. Same thing with this one right here. Let's see here. So there's that. Comes with alternate hands. And then also it comes with either this gun or this gun right here. So overall, pretty awesome stuff here. A lot of cool accessories, some Build-A-Figure pieces that I don't really have the other parts to, but still pretty cool that come with the rest of the figures. I know I need to like go over the figure. Get to going over articulation. But yeah, there's a lot of cool Build-A-Figure pieces that I'll save if I ever do get to complete the Build-A-Figure waves. But I had to go over the accessories before I get into the figure. But the figure itself, so you can look up pretty high. He is a little bit loose, and then he can look down about that much, side to side. This figure is very loose, just FYI. But as far as the arms, pretty decent. Go up that much. He can go up pretty high, actually. Wow, not bad. And see here, go down, all the way up, and all the way down. He can go fully around. Also go fully around on that side. Go over the leg articulation. Wow. Pretty high kick. And go back as well. Not too far, but still go back. So right there's the knee articulation. Not bad. Still got pins in these figures, which aren't terrible, but a lot of people hate pins, which I don't enjoy pins, but I mean, I get it. It's part of assembling a lot of figures. I mean, this figure's just overall cool though. And the feet articulation, see, that's not too weird of a articulation at the foot, but some of the other figures are pretty good on the feet there. Same thing. It's got a little bit of a sideways spin, but it's not bad. It's not bad by any means. The ab crunch, about that much. He can turn, go back about that far. This is a really cool character. I'm definitely gonna do some photography with him, and probably Black Panther, or him and Spider-Man or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna figure it out. But really cool character. Gotta give this figure 9 out of 10. I love it. I think it's awesome. And I don't have enough Black Panther figures. I've only got Killmonger and Black Panther, and then yeah, I've got 2 different Black Panther figures. That's T'Challa, and then I have Killmonger. But now I've got White Tiger to go along with them, which is really cool. So yeah, there's the articulation over him. So this is the conclusion of the video. So here's the whole figure wave that I picked up. Now I'm gonna do 3 parts of this. I've got one more video that I'm gonna do with some Marvel Legends stuff, and then the last video is gonna go over a whole bunch of other brands. Like I got a Dungeons and Dragons set. It's pretty cool from Hasbro, kind of like Marvel Legends because it's just not Marvel IP. I got a Masters of the Universe figure. It's like a Skeletor, Skelegod. And then I have a G.I. Joe Lady J figure to go over, which is all pickups that I got from Ollies that I wanted to put like a medium video in between my normal 2 videos a week. So kind of like, you know, to release something a little bit different, but not so different, you know, but just a fun little video to go over some stuff that I gotta unbox for you guys and talk about that I've had and just haven't had the time as of yet to do. And, you know, just a fun little video to go over some figures I wanted to talk about that I haven't had the chance because there's so many new figures coming out. But other figures are going to be reviewed, like I said, Mondays and Fridays, unless just something happens and I got to upload it on a Wednesday or Thursday or Tuesday, whatever, or even a Saturday. But normally 2 videos a week. I just released my stop motion a couple days ago. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that. That took me forever to do, but remember, if there's anyone under the age of 18 watching and they have restrictions on what kind of content they can watch, that video isn't meant for mature audiences only. The stop motion that I did of Michael Myers, so fair warning. But if none of that applies to you, then you're fine. Go watch it, check it out, have fun. Like I said, there's going to be a whole series that video is starting a whole little universe of horror action figures, like slasher-verse. And it's all going to interlink somehow. I'm not going to tell you how, but that's just a little tease. It'll all interlink somehow, and down the road it'll be an epic climax to the story. So I've got to really cook, and I've got to really do storyboarding and figure out how all that's going to work. But that's just a tease to you guys for the stop motion side. I did tell you guys I was going to get into stop motion, which I still plan to do. Just also, the main thing of this channel is unboxing and reviews of action figures from Mafex, SH Figure Arts, Mezco Toys, especially Mezco 112 Collective, NECA Figures, WWE Mattel, AEW, Jazzwares, Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe. I mean, I could go on. Jada Toys, you know, CT Toys, I mean, etc. and etc. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's just short and sweet, not too long, but just wanted to pump something out in between videos, which this will probably come out Wednesday. I've got a video coming out Monday, which is going to be a newer review. So this will be like in between the week. So this will be in between the Monday and the Friday video. Anyways, I know I'm yapping, but just going on talking. But anyways, just wanted to let you guys know about that. So this is just a in-between video, just to added all these for one video to get it, you know, out there, so I could have a video in between, so there's not such a wait in between those videos. But there is at least 2 more videos coming. This will be called like part 1, and then I'll do the other parts. And the next ones is like a Marvel Legends Infinity Saga Thor, and a Iron Man, Marvel Legends Iron Man that was a part of this Hulk bath. And then there's some Doctor Strange figures, G.I. Joe stuff,
Masters of the Universe stuff, Dungeons and Dragons, etc. So anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and this is CWF Toys signing off.